before the scene, he's like, we need to hug, man. And I was like, yeah, it's exactly what we need.
Pilots, anything happens to them.
Smoke in the air! Smoke in the air!
You'll never forgive yourself.
I love the film.
Oh,
It was so nice.
Thanks so much.
It felt like a roller coaster that I was glad to be on.
Amazing.
In a good way. Yeah.
Amazing. I think it's a very immersive experience for a movie.
I got dizzy at points, I must admit.
Yeah, the flying is extraordinary.
Extraordinary. I could never personally.
I'm not sure I would be able to do that. I
Yeah.
really applaud all of those actors who went through that training. It's extraordinary.
One thing about the film is that the soundtrack really uplifts it and it's got such a beautiful undertone. And can we just talk about Hold My Hand by Lady Gaga?
I know, it's so good. I think, and also, don't you feel like the original movie, the music was so much a part of it? I don't know, I felt like those songs just got in your head and they
Definitely.
were everywhere at the time and for so long. And so I felt like it was really important to find, for this movie to have its music that was
Yeah.
special.
Like
And,
its own special song.
It's great.
It
She's so
is.
talented.
If you could play that song though at a monumental time in your life, what would you match it to? Because I feel like it's so like grandiose and so huge. Like if you could pick a moment in your life to have that soundtrack overlay it, what would that be?
Well, it's good over anything. I
Right?
mean, isn't that the point? Like, doesn't have to be a special moment. A song
Yeah.
like that is like so epic and sweeping that, you're just walking down the street listening
Yeah.
to it and you're like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah. Or at the gym, like just
At the gym.
the gym, getting your hair done, like just hold my hand, like
Yeah. It's
it's
great.
beautiful. I love how in the movie Maverick told Rooster, don't think, just do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is advice we all need to live by, honestly. So for you, do you remember the last time you lived by those words?
It's not my forte, to be honest with you. It's not like my go-to move.
But it's great
I'm
advice.
like that with bigger things than smaller things,
Mm.
I think, sometimes. Like bigger decisions, I am more that way than,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, I tend to be a little bit more detail-oriented,
Yeah.
weighing options,
Okay.
definitely.
So the opposite. You wouldn't take Mav's advice.
Well, not that I wouldn't take it, if I'm being honest about my nature,
Yeah.
like watching me try and get in the ocean, for example, or, it's like the foot goes in, I come out, I stand, I go in up to my shins, I come out, go up to my knees, I come out,
Yeah.
I'm not like, whereas I have friends who are like, whatever
yeah,
it is,
just do.
I'm running in.
Yeah. On that, what's the best advice another actor has given you?
I don't know. I can't think of the best advice an actor has given me, but I really loved one time I was working on a movie with Jeff Bridges, who I think is fantastic. And before the scene, he's like, we need to hug, man. And I was like, yeah, it's exactly what we need. He's like, come on, man. And he like took me in his arms and gave me a huge hug. And I was like, this is it. This is exactly what I needed before the scene.
Yeah.
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, AKA Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy. What that is, I can't imagine.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
And I love how in the film, John Hamm, I just spoke to him, I was saying how, John, you were the fun police in this film. So on set, who brought the light to the set? Like, who brought the fun?
Everyone. It was a
Yeah.
very, I think it was a great vibe. Everyone was lovely. Everyone gets along so well. Everyone had so much fun together.
Yeah.
I'm mostly working with Tom,
Yeah.
who was great and definitely brings more enthusiasm than anyone I've ever met in my life.
And I was actually going to ask about Tom, working so closely with him again. What's something that you learned about him or that you found out that that would surprise people? That you're like, oh my God, like I wouldn't assume that about Tom Cruise.
I don't know if anything that I learned would surprise anyone because, I mean, mostly what I saw was someone who's, really skilled, really talented, really capable of doing basically everything. I mean, he rode a motorcycle, flew a plane that I was in. It's like he's super skilled. He's a great actor. He's really disciplined. He's really enthusiastic. He's really passionate about making movies and is tireless. But I don't think that's surprising.
Yeah, it's a given. Like we've been knowing that about Tom. When are we gonna see your new bar open now that you learned how to tend bar? Like I'm waiting. Is it gonna happen?
That one was nice, right?
Yeah.
That was a really good set that they made, and I love that she had that great community there.
Yeah.
You know, in that bar.
Yeah.
In real life, I don't know.
You
No
don't
imminent
know.
plans.
I would love to see that. I feel like you should call it Connolly's.